Hello, it's Sarah for Slice of Life number 6. I figured that since my weekend was a touch of a fail, I'd share with you some mishaps. Okay, so the ones on my weekend was, on Friday, I was at the barn and I was talking to my friend. I was like, oh, so are we going to the play on Saturday? And she was like, I thought you said you couldn't come. And it turns out she had read my message wrong and she was going on Friday. And I was like, oh, well, can you still come Saturday? And she was like, why don't you come today? And so we went, and when we got there with our other friend Amelia, the original one, Sophia, they told us that they were sold out also for Saturday. And so we left, and we're very disappointed, and we walked around Red Bank, which is where it was, and after sitting on a bench contacting our parents, this guy came up to us, and he was like, do you guys know where the hospital is? And I don't want to turn somebody away and be like, go find the hospital yourself. So I was trying to explain, and I was like, down the street and make a left. My friends are trying to, get away because the guy was a little creepy looking. But it turns out the hospital's down the street and to the right. And I felt so bad. I turned him away from the hospital. And I really don't know what happened to him, so I don't know if he ever made it to the hospital. And I didn't really see anything wrong with him, but you never know. Could have been serious and I wouldn't even know. And so, yeah, I had 2 mishaps in one night, right following each other. Okay, so my another story that I decided to share was, there was this journal that I had in 2nd grade, I think. And actually, no. You know what? This might have been the 4th grade one. And we had to keep track of some of our things. I don't know. I think this topic that was in it was on being independent. And so it's titled, I'm a Rebel. And I actually found a picture of it on my phone today, and I figured, why not share this one also? And it's this little, not even story, it was I guess just something I had to write for a little bit. And it's just I'm a rebel. Sometimes when I'm at my house, I can be independent, which is underlined, so I guess that really was the focus. Because I avoid rules. I never let my mother know about that. Sometimes I steal cookies while she is doing something else. And that's the end of that. That's literally as far as it goes. And I don't know why it just kind of ends there, or why I decided to choose stealing cookies as a rebellious action that I've done, because I know I did worse. I know it. It's time to meet my new guitar, and by new, I mean I've had it for a couple months, but it's never been a time to introduce it until now. This was this ugly green sticker where it says Dave Austin, and the guitar is not the best quality, so I named it names that I don't particularly like. And yeah, so I originally bought this. It was $30 or something. I wanted to vandalize it, but it came with a varnish, so Sharpies don't even write on it. And so I'm either going to find a way to sand it down or something. I don't even know. But in the tuning process, I lost 2 out of 6 of the strings. And I don't even think these are in tune after being tuned 6 times, but that's what could be a chord. Yeah, my friend chose the name Austin, I chose the name Dave, and it's got a red back, but it's like an obnoxious red. And honestly, when I was buying it, I didn't even know that it had a red back. I just thought that it was like tan or something all over. And I got it and it was like, oh my goodness. And yeah. So I've got that. And that. And that. Oh. I've still got my other guitar, so that's always good. And yeah, I think that pretty much concludes for today's vlogging. This is a fox I made at art club earlier this year. Notice its piercing eyes. And then, bye Guns N' Roses.